Lala Kent, star of Bravo's Vanderpump Rules, recently opened up about the departure of her assistant and podcast co-host Jessica Walter. Walter, who had been a prominent part of Kent's life and career for 3 years, left her role in November 2024, sparking widespread curiosity among fans. Kent addressed the situation on the December 31st episode of the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast with Amanda Hirsch. She questioned why Walter's exit had generated such intense interest, pointing out that fans hadn't expressed much enthusiasm for Walter's presence on the podcast before. "It's so odd, because it's like, where were you when she was on the pod? Nowhere to be found," Kent remarked. "All I heard about was get her off, and now it's like, you know what, people, at the end of the day, she was my employee. She wanted to go and move on with her life, and I would be a crazy person to not say, go and achieve everything you want to achieve." Kent confirmed that Walter's departure was her own decision. When asked if she regretted bringing Walter into her inner circle, Kent reflected on her personal growth, saying, "I've learned a lot in my many relationships in my life, from my ex-fiancé to certain friends that I've had to employees that I've had. Every single thing that I've experienced in the past 2 to 3 years, I've learned something from. I don't regret anything, but I know how to make things different." Walter's departure was first revealed during the November 6th episode of the Give Them Lala podcast. Kent expressed mixed emotions about the change, calling it both an ache and a relief. "My ache is that my ride or die Jessica is no longer going to be working for me, and she is no longer going to be on the podcast," Kent said. "My relief is that she's going to spread her wings. I love her more than anything, and I'm so excited to see what she's going to do in her future." The sudden parting left fans speculating about what had happened. Walter's close relationship with Kent had been well documented, including her presence in the delivery room when Kent gave birth to her second child, Sosa, in September 2024. On social media, fans questioned how such a close bond could end abruptly, with one writing, "Kind of weird to be in the room with someone when they deliver their baby, and then the next month, you up and quit." Walter eventually addressed the situation more than a week after Kent's announcement. In an Instagram story, she thanked fans for their support, which she said helped to make things less heavy. She also shared that she would have said a proper goodbye on the podcast if given the opportunity. "Of course, I would have said goodbye to you guys if I were given the opportunity," Walter wrote. "Of course, I would want to say how much I love and appreciate just connecting with all of you. So, I'll say that now. Right now, on behalf of my position on the Give Them Lala podcast, goodbye. And I love every single one of you. I hope we stay connected." While Walter has not responded to Kent's latest comments, Kent has made it clear that she harbors no ill will. She emphasized her support for Walter's future endeavors, saying, "At the end of the day, she was employed by Lala Kent. You're no longer employed. I wish you the best. Have a great life." Despite the drama, Kent seems to have taken the experience in stride, noting the lessons she's learned and expressing gratitude for the opportunities to grow from every relationship. For fans, the abrupt end of this working relationship may remain a mystery, but both women seem to be focused on moving forward.